ora IGP dampare audio bi ba bonten ye friend leaky ba social and media so a almost audios e wo kurom we de mpanyimfo a omani afi na omukura positions ahodo e wo Ghana ana leaky audio efa ora IGP dampare omo kire yenyini free ade so na omo botaye ene sen ye betie nsem a policefo mienu matie omo vetting we say omo committee a yatena se ye omo research no mefto mebu atie utie asem no mu a unhu ne pomasibere uni ma kunti ameka sa because enye se ye ka se IGP besi so no obeye ne IGP no onye na dwuma wo ana se bia obesi so no ne akromfo bi wiade bi wo nemum akwese se IG omo kire wo mo nka se se oye NDC ena omo mienu omo so bu afu se omo so ye MPP nti se IG ye NDC na omo ye MPP dia ene edu 2024 a no mo beto aba na IG ebe obeyisu NDC power so obeyisu I don't know the person omo kire aba na omo beto 2024 no se edu time ye beto aba ne nipa na kogina box no oto na aba na owie na okọ ne baby a IG fa ho ben we ye MPP na okọ na so koto de na akọ baby a IG fa ho ben na okọ na akọ wi ballot paper ne ballot ho ahwa no wantwe ama wa enyi na dwuma no ye mo fa ne so ombe security fo adwuma ami ombe bokru no ho ban ombe boa mane o manko nanim na obo ho ban so a eno so abue mo so monte ase ye nkotie nkofo mienu omo de nsema ba abonten na omo kire se IG yenyini mfiri so sa odu de yate dada enim nsem ewum dada first person am de to so omo se ye COP na papa ne nka se ye mu no tinza bu ofu yi pa minim se ohia IG a he obetima aboni bulu kura ko de wi ne bu asiafu na kasa no utimi se bibi hye ne bo a ijana ensem be pipa opanyina America na asemi na eja oda screen yiso yi opanyini kasa na odine nsa bim table subuso kasa no wayesi timi se ne bo afu yie pa ase onya IG a one on one a anhwa bro to obetimi abam yentie de opanyini ekeka ye ewo ne interview mu emre omo research ye ehunu audio na aba abonten no adekonti omode ye sa audio no botaye eta akiri na we na nadan kwa akofo ale me mebusa question wo we no mubeti omani sika etie omuka na question na mebusa akatua wo committee ya mati a omo hwehwe audio mu no akatua ewo mu ana because de omo busa eye konkonsa audio nipa omakwatena se di konkonsa na president na nadan kwa akofo ado etikire oman Ghana no wote eye ne nakonya kasiem adwene Ghana ho no nye sende konkonsa koma no nti olumaite eye Flagstaff House check de ekoso wo Ghana na otie audio anti wo kan se na kire no na otie konkonsa wa bre wo so wo dwene oman no de ekọ kamo send audio ama olumai na mo de man olumai ye kwan bi atutu wo kurowe so contract de man wanye kwan no olumai kwan we ye ntimi anye olumai mankola gu yi ase omuko suku a omuntimi nko ai se nsu to ana ebu om olumai te Flagstaff House ye mfasa konkonsan we nko konkonsan titiru o mako suku du omumfie mpen so omanyini ene afie akotena se di konkonsan se yenyi IG mfamfiri ho ye mfafoforo bi mfamra no mobotaye ko omle kan ene sen yenkoti opanyi o desk queen su adekonti a ne bu afu a o se yenyi IG emfani fro no ti asem wo kan emra sisia.
We know this committee doesn't have any original tape, as you are saying, but when we listened to Alhaji Ekuonaba when he appeared before the committee, Mr. Chair, he stated that after he sent a tape to the president. The implication is that the original tape is the president. Maybe that's why my counsel were asking if we can get hold of the original tape. Mr. Chair, my discussions with Ekuonaba was a private conversation, and nobody alerted me that they are recording it. So I still see it as private conversation And most of the things, I'm not ready to talk about it, most especially when this is being videoed and being put on air. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Do you now, on reflection, feel betrayed by Chief Ekuonaba that what was intended as a private conversation, he was taping you and it's in the public domain? Do you feel betrayed?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Have you ever sent your CV to Chief Nabu?
My CV was given to somebody who Ekuonaba sent to come and collect from me.
What was the purpose for it? Was it for him to secure a job for you, or to do what?
The purpose was for him to go and lobby for me.
To become the IGP, is that not correct?
Yes.
And it didn't work. It failed.
How do you mean?
And it failed.
It failed?
Yes. The lobbying didn't work. He wasn't successful.
Of course.
Okay.
And that's not the first time lobbies have failed. Because we started lobbying from 2017 to become IGP.
Okay.
Yes.
Who started lobbying?
I say some of us started lobbying.
Okay. Oh, you?
Not now.
You?
Long time, yes.
You were commissioner in 2017?
I wasn't. Maybe I have to tell them, it's not only commissioners who are appointed as IGPs.
You mean
From the rank of
service?
assistant commissioner to commissioner, anybody can be appointed as IGP.
No, but you'd agree with me that they would normally promote you to the next rank. They could do that again, but they would not. You would not be leapfrogged. Let's say you jump one position, and is it common?
It says, and also Sian was promoted from deputy commissioner to IGP when there were commissioners.
Okay.
You see, members, when one is territory, be careful. Most of you have never been commissioners before, so that is a joke. That is a joke.
And so at that time, you trusted Chief Nabu as an honest person who can lobby to secure you such a big office. Is that not the case?
That is so.
Do you think he has changed?
Pardon me?
Do you think Chief Nabu has changed? Because today he has appeared before this committee and then under oath made some emphatic statements about what you discussed with him, including that the admission of the fact that the audio in question now was taped by him, it was done by him, and that the voices we are hearing are your voice and that of Commander Asare. And you said before this committee to indicate that that is not entirely true. And I'm asking, has the honest person you trusted some few months ago to do the lobbying for you, has he changed to be able to lie before this committee, as you have already alluded to?
Mr. Chairman, that is obvious.
Obvious that. What is obvious?
You are saying that it has changed, and I'm saying that is obvious.
Are you implying that it is obvious that Chief Nabu is not the honest person you thought to be?
The chairman, Chief Ekuonaba came to this committee, told a lot of lies, including lying that he spoke to a certain superintendent whom he has never spoken to.
Tie how we see a can in someone. Na say a idea one akuma mu a ne bu ase ne o age hu problem bi. Hwe how was ye aggressive e kasa no. Utim say ye jai on the IGP jina box mu anaso shia IGP okejeti anase ni ma ho ba bia ha blue to bebempa. Second video if you no asan ho. The same thing. Ene nkomo a odi no. Utim say bibi ewo on the IG ntem a ebia ye de ni ma de kure wo muntem. But too aggressive. Ni ha wo sika asem na say oh we hear the voice a omo ye ni interview tim ga say abotre brafom ti asem ni yo ni nyina ye se ho ahwan wa agon de si wo ho na sensem basa na de si wo ho ahwan wa agon ne ho ahwan ya bala mokoto na mokoto ma aba wiye enu obi afa na chance ko ni fia police si mutai ba tie papa ne nkomo a odia na se nko no mom na opese obeye IGO ene bugri na abu okosi bugri na abu so na bugri na abu so record na minim so no so papa record ade a minim no to ko ma chairman ana chairman so na leak you so when leak ene obi anim ho asem ye be sere Ghana mpanyifo say position ni ade mo atoto no enye konkonsan otwitwa obi na ntini se de be ya Ghana nkonkan kwa eye bayisam no enye bayiye ni so obi atu nko na oye banyifo obi otwitwa obi na ntini oye banyifo eye bayisam bayigro ni nyina ka ho nti se IG bo na dwuma as IG a mo mane mbo na dwuma o start ya obeye IG o start kani ya ye kasei anu otimi eye action na nka na fo ni agi papa ya di obre ne ho ase a onye ebiem a monte ne nka no IG bai wo ye gaga wo ntimi anye adwuma no ho nkomo na wuti no ade konti a wontimi nye no ho nkomo na wuti no mo kasei enye civilians o omo ye police fo onu omo nyina na ye police aboa magana akonanim gisa IG entimi nye action mo ka ho asem a mo ni abere busa ho kwahia ho audio na abeto ho a yetie e wo TV si ebia na wonim yenko tie second audio we ana video we nsem mo kan e wo ensamre.
Speaking to the audio. Now, in that same statement, you indicated that meanwhile this IGP is not correct. Commissioner, can you explain what you meant by this IGP is not correct? What has he done?
Honorable Chair, I will not deny that fact today, tomorrow, or the next day. I will make that statement again. That the current Inspector General of Police is not managing the police service well. It's something I will not run away from. I will say it everywhere, anywhere that I go. And you can do your own investigations, call police officers underground, and find out from them.
Commissioner, calm down. Calm down. Can you assist this committee? You see, within the context of your statement, it had to do with elections. So let's do some quick analysis of his conduct relative to elections. Has he evinced some level of unprofessionalism when it comes to the policing of elections, to the best of your knowledge? Because you spoke within the context of the conduct of elections.
Honorable Chair, my concern was and is that as we speak, majority of police officers are not happy. And if these same people are those who are going to police the elections, and remember, police officers, they vote. Their wives vote. Their children vote. Their mothers and fathers vote. That's my point.
Tie committee na. Committee ni nsɛm a ɔmo ka kwa na for mo kyerɛ akwan sɛ chairman abotre adwobrɛw. IGP si so no. Nkɔfo a otimi ma Ghana for ehunu sɛ nkɔm hyɛ ɔmo hyɛ nyinaa yɛ atoro no. Ɛyɛ asɔfo. Otimi ma yɛ hunu sɛ nkɔm hyɛ no. Yetimi ka sɛ menhyɛ na aka obi yam. Ade bɛkye obi sɛ wo mu fia. Ade bɛkye obi sɛ ho ahwan. Ade bɛkye so ɔman nkɔm hyɛ ne kan nkɔfo yam. Emma Ghana for se wa pese wani bie no wani timi bie hunu se nkofo ya azan papa ya oba be kasa yi enso eye police ni o ono ne kasa mu kwa de otimi se spiritual child da bia me ka ho asem on page se ye wo nkofo mo ye spiritual for e wo Ghana ho no wo de papa nsem wo be kan no o se oni bugri na abu ekohia ya o mo so o mo kwa cheke IG na ho ahwan na ho ahwan no bugri na abu suggest say yetimi de fa physical anye yi de enfa nkofa spiritual na spiritual no papa yi ono da school yi e was spiritual father o and spiritual father no ne papa ene bugri bugri asofi ho na ye wo akonfo ho ye wo spiritual fo ye wo te say e wo fi ho a nti bugri ehunu se wontimi nya de wo physical no ene wo ka kire wonu according to wonu ya se ye enfa spiritual Dita wote wo na Honorable Kennedy wo hine Japan aye expose wo na 2 na asofo na asem na nkosi hwe na wo se Honorable ye den a spiritual na wo ka ho asem no enipa a wo mo kwa akwachi sa nkofo na no nti wo se ye nche ya obuafu no a police fo na ankasa no empanyifo no eye spiritual police need to discuss the spiritual police ni am say he who alleges must prove no omo mpe proof ni bi mu spiritual yenkotie police ni o say bugri na abu so mfa nko wura spiritual na de wa imagine IGP yi ya nkofo inkom sheka omuyam ebi kura papa ya o kase na ne sofo ka ho ana ne spiritual father ka ho ana nkom sheka ne yam ne bunfu ne bobefu tin nsemo ekoso we de enti nsemo a eja ekoso
What's the meaning? You are the controller. What is the meaning? What do you mean?
Honorable, what I meant by that statement is that Chief Bugri Nabu made an emphatic statement that this thing, I just want to quote him verbatim, but it will be difficult. What all that he was trying to say was that this thing, you have to fight it both physically and spiritually. And then he gave us examples, but those examples, people that he helped them fight for the position spiritually, it was a private conversation. I don't want to make it public here. But the spiritual one, he went further to show us which places that he can go. So it was on the premise of this that I made that statement. That Alaji, this one there, you are the boss. Because you made us understand that I didn't even know that when you are fighting for a position, you have to fight it in two ways, both spiritually and physically.
But, Chief Asai, you are a man steeped in religion and Christianity, and you went there for the first time with a prophet who intercedes on your behalf. So what was going through your mind when they were talking about other things in a different spiritual realm?
Fine question, Honorable Chair. Very, very fine question. In fact, as I did indicate, there are so many issues with this tape. So many issues.
Nkofo aya form omunhwe Ghana so ma Ghana for na nkofo eton abenfo nku money perfume yesu muja saa ne omane no wa asore dem a yesi food and drugs board for mfa police for nka ho nko cheke no police ni panyini na ekasa yi o ene yesi nkunya eye discussion si ebetu IGP e de afiri so physical na amfa yesi nkunya minim si ebetu omuka e wo committee we hu dia yesi nkunya e discuss de spiritual esi wo Ghana wo ensi wo kuru bia so Ghana time wa e wose nipa ndi pie kwa check eye adwuma me ba Europe mi hunu da se broni police ni anase amrofo no atwa akonya bi te ho eni a police fo asoja fo discuss spiritual we de esi akonya odi okrum e discuss de spiritual kwen be fa so e be kum IGP si be yi na firi be bubu ni na mu se be ni den yo in the spiritual realm police fo na e kasai enye civilian police fo mpanyimfo na e discuss spiritual se ya ye kasai ndi se metia na me discuss na se wo sofo bi bu na de ko police station na sa ankusi aga police ni panyini na ebe discuss de spiritual spiritual message if you police for now.
The one who doctored it actually meant something evil, because this is a conversation that we have had. You see, at one point, okay, all right. What was going through my mind? I said it, but it wasn't captured in the tape. It wasn't captured in the tape. That Honorable, as for Master, he was there. As for Master, I don't think he would like these things. So he's a staunch Christian. So I don't think he will buy into this idea of fighting this thing spiritually.
So the spiritually, in the context of that discussion, was juju or other things?
Abu Chair, he mentioned some imams that he can help them pray for him. Some imams that he can help them, that can, some imams that can help him in prayers. Yeah, let me put it in a proper perspective.
What were they going to be doing apart from praying for him?
Honorable Chair, for prayers, it is a matter of belief. Me as a Christian, that's what I believe. That if you
Christo ni a oko bugri na abu be chere baby e so ofa oditi Christo ni baby anko oko na spirituality
conceive it in mind.
So okoye spiritual dia abo my Ghana okoye spiritual say IGP mfiri so na foforo mra meye IGP omunka say mutie conversation ni free asase besi a na say IG omo je so ye NDC na so ye NDC na say adwuma oye ne eya fonso be no na IGP or chief police or chi ana or chi ministers eno na nya adwuma ntin ka mra no ka ndi ahia fo nko a Juma IGP bui omomo comment section no omomo abruchiri Ghana obi ana ni tua bi ehunu se papa yi ba yi wabo adwuma enti adwuma na wabo no omo a watieti omo na aso anaso omo madi boni a wanhwe mmara no anto nchen anka se me pa cha mate no a wo se mmara ne sesen no omo no mubu afu no tie bi asofo no kura na nkomhye na MP no papa yi ebi kura oka ho ne nkofo eya asofo a eja ebi kura omo ka ho a nkomhye na ntima MP eho abufo su timi ba na de fa ne se sisi e kasai enso asofo yi nkomhye omo hyen bibi besi 2024 bibi besi den ni nyina no metimi aka se eye intel a policefo ene asojafo a omo se spiritual children fo no etimi de ma spiritual fathers mo mo le hyenkom metimi akasa se metie papa yi kan ye pa dia metimi nsuru a metimi aka se enkom se mebire benkofo yi sei ana bibi besi wa ha ana bibi yese no ni nyina ye intelligent omo peke edi free spiritual children no omo security system ni ena omo le hyenkom se nsura metimi akase ho no because enya spirit ade wo ho omanya intel omanya information omanya details say security threat bi ba say ena wa ka che ne sofo so omo nani na ho ode akwhyenkom possible because utie le papa panyini eba beka afa spirit ho afa asofo ho a na se adwuma ye die no enye se obi eninimde enti na asofo ni bu omu ti so se na je gezi tintasuo e de gu panyini bia no mu a enye se onimnimde o papa ye otiwe wakosuku pa ne position eku anye position ketwa o di spirit ho nkomo o di spirit ho nkomo tie
that the prayer will come into fruition, so shall it be. If your mind is it will not work. It will not work. That's my simple understanding of the whole thing.
Honorable Chair, just a second. Superintendent Asari, the son of Chief Bukuru Nabo, Prophet Emmanuel Bukuru Nabo, coincidentally happens to be your spiritual guidance. He's happened to be your spiritual guide. And you go to the father and the father says, this matter, we have to add spirituality. Why didn't you avail your mind to the fact that this is the father of the prophet speaking?
Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair. Alhaji Bugri, Chief Bugri Nabo, gave two, options. Not even option as he mentioned two ways that whilst fighting it physically, you can fight it spiritually. And spiritually, myself, I'm in no doubt aware that Commissioner COP George Alex Mensah is a staunch Christian. And we made that statement known to Alhaji. But he insisted that he has to also see some malams. So he recommended about three, that some in the north. Even in his statement, he said it in the tape and in his evidence in chief to you. He stated it. That some from his village. He mentioned it here. Yes.
You are in control.
Assembly kwasa ya misiri. Assembly sa ya misiri. Ghana hifani yokui. Question usu busa no. Mpanyimfo na ye hunu so omo mpanyimfo mu di ani mo metimi de mmara no aye adwuma e wo physical no ene edi nkomo in the spiritual realm no wejai police ya say he who alleges must prove with evidence the wejai to who wura spiritual just because IG bon adwuma IG nya michira o na minim se de opese wo ye mo my Ghana no obetimi aye na obeye nso awi as IG ansa na baby a wo kro wako no mo spiritual no mo spiritual mo spiritual ne de omo nkoso anyo mo spiritual ye time ye wo me ye age of reasoning mo da so odwene spiritual baby amrofu yi edi security aduru mo da so odwene spiritual mo koye die pan na mo de aba physical police ni panyini edi konkonsa afa ni nua police ni hu just because obonejuma just because oye MPP oye NDC sa ne o ma wi yemfa ntechire ekuru yemfa ntechire oman yebese Ghana kɔ n'animu a sa ne ma wi emwa nti asema da bia ye ka a mo ye na nanom na bi mu ye vulnerable omuni de vulnerable ya ye kan papa ya wotiwi oye senior man o dwene de spiritual eish ekuru be kwa ni pa ba be free mu